Welcome back to Homestead Corner. Don't forget, it's time to get planting. There's still a little snow back there and there's snow all over the place, but this is a nice sunny spot, and as soon as you can work this soil, it's time to get planting on your early spring crops. A lot of our garden beds are still well under snow. We have a few in these areas, in the real sunny areas, that are peeking through, and we've got the snow off this one. So I'm going to get started today and start planting as soon as I can work that soil. That's something I want to get those in the ground. And today I'm just starting with 3 packets of seeds, all from the Dollar Tree, some Swiss chard, some spinach, and some peas. They all can go in the ground right now. There are a bunch of plants you can put in the ground even while it's still frosty. I know in our area we're still getting some really cold nights, but they're going to be okay. They can handle a little bit of frost. We're having beautiful days. It's up in the 60s, so no sense to wait. We want to get started right away. A lot of people start winter sowing in their containers outside, and those should be up by now, no problem. But in these beds today, I just want to get these planted and get them started. There are so many plants that you can get started in your garden. You don't have to start them in the house. Some of them, it's good to get started in the house. Peppers, tomatoes, they take a really long time outside. Sometimes we start our squashes in the house, but a lot of times we go right to direct sowing and we don't bother with them in the house because we just don't have enough space to start all of our plants in the house. So what we do is, as soon as we can work this ground outside, once you can turn that soil and the freeze is gone from it, even if it's a few inches down, that's okay. We just want to get these in the ground as early as possible so they can get started. So we'll have some early peas and green beans and things like that that can handle the cold. And they don't have to go down real far. We just have maybe a ½ inch of soil on top of them, and we'll give these a good water, and before we know it, our peas will be up. And I don't really have anything exciting going on today in this video, but honestly, most garden videos make it look so easy to grow food. It really does look simple and easy. Sometimes you need to troubleshoot, and I think it's really important to know what you're doing before you have to depend on it. If you all of a sudden can't go to the store and have to grow your food, you want to make sure you can do it. So practicing that before you have to is very important. So we're just getting these couple of things planted today. I've got some spinach here. I've got the peas, a couple of peas started, and a package of Swiss chard started as well. And these I'm just going to sparingly sprinkle right down through the rows. It's not really hard to plant things, but sometimes once they start coming up, you can have issues. And knowing how to troubleshoot them can be the problem. And you want to be able to make sure that you can grow it. Some things grow better in some areas than others. So you may have a really great crop of one thing and something else that doesn't grow. And it just may be that it doesn't grow well in your area. So that's something you want to check out, what grows really good for you. And sometimes, like, I'm not that great at growing beets, but my mom is, so I grow extra of some things and we trade. And that's a great way to go about it as well. So today, really, I just wanted to remind everybody get outside, get in the dirt. Even though a lot of us still have snow on the ground, ours is mostly gone in this area. We have quite a bit in, on the edges and stuff and on some of our other garden beds. But as soon as you can work that soil, get out there, get going. If you've got containers, you can get those going. This is a great time to get started if you haven't already. We have been just waiting and waiting for this snow to clear out, and finally the beds are open. It's time to plant, and we're getting started as soon as possible. I'm sure there will be a little bit of snow. We seem to get that until May recently, but we also, get frost and things like that. But that's okay. A lot of your early plants can handle that. Just a little bit of frost, they will still do just fine. We plant as soon as we can get that soil turned, and then we save our warmer stuff, cucumbers, zucchini, things like that. They need that soil to be heated up, some of them, so we wait on those ones. But as soon as we can get those cold things in, we're definitely doing that. So I hope you all are getting your garden started, whether it's indoors, in pots, in the ground, whatever you can do. Making sure that you know how to garden, so when you have to garden, is really important. Having tons of seeds is great, but if you're not really sure what to do with them or how it's going to work out for you, I think it's really important to just try it, even if it's just a few things that once you try them, you'll know which ones are going to do good for you, and you can focus on those. There's always going to be somebody, like my parents live close by, and my mom is excellent at growing beets. She can grow beets like crazy, and I stink at it. I don't know if it's my soil or what. I've tried a whole bunch of things. So I just grow what I'm good at, and she grows what she's good at, and we trade and share, and that works out really great. And you can do that with your neighbors, friends and family, whoever. If you know someone else that's gardening, definitely talk to them, see if they're interested in trading. If they have a good crop of something and you have something different, that's always a great way to go. And that's it for today. Get those seeds out, get gardening. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.